Anyway, what I thought we'd do today, and what other people agreed with, was trying out some of the games I got during the Christmas period. Um, so we're going to start with one that Dave got me, which is called Overboard. Get Away with Murder. The big yawn. I've taken my medication and I hydrate. I'm going to hydrate again anyway. Now this is made with Inkle, so that's... I'm trying to think of the other system that's made with Inkle. There are several games Inkle are involved with, so basically it's a glorified... I mean, it's a bit reductive to call it this, but it's a glorified text adventure. Midnight, July 3rd, 1935. Aboard the SS Hook, bound for New York. Villeneuve depart for America. The former starlet, Veronica Villeneuve, set sail for New York, accompanied by husband Malcolm. The pair, once dubbed a charming couple, are now ruined to be in dire financial straits after a string of poor investments. Here's to more luck in America, lovebird.
We stood together at the rail, Malcolm and I. I told him I could see dolphins playing in the wake of the boat.
But I couldn't.
He leant over to see them.
Oh. Just a little further, dear.
So I grabbed him by the belt.
Oh, shit. No.
And I threw him overboard.
Malcolm, darling, I had the strangest dream. Malcolm? Oh! He's gone! Really gone? Marvellous! Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Villeneuve, but is everything all right? What should I say? Who's there? Stewart, ma'am. What do you want? Captain says we pull into Liberty Island at 4 p.m. Breakfast is still being served, ma'am, but only until 9 o'clock. Damn it, Veronica, you've overslept. I'll let my husband know. Mr. Billings is not in there with you? He's gone for a stroll. But of course, last chance for some fresh sea air. Well, you told Malcolm you'd seen him this morning. Very good, ma'am. Stuart thinks Malcolm's up on the door. All right, Veronica, be calm. Act natural. Maybe so no one saw nothing. Okay. Look around. The bathroom. I catch a glimpse of my reflection in the mirror as I slip into the bathroom and quickly look away. There's the bottles of tablets by the little sink. Fix my face. One of my earrings, it's missing. One of my diamond earrings. Shit, shit, shit. Pocket the other one. Slip the earring free and put it in my pocket. The tablets. Sleeping tablets, strong ones. Ah, Veronica's little helpers. It's a wonder I wake up at all. Read the label. For the treatment of severe insomnia as a result of mental distress. Short side effects, drowsiness, short-term memory loss, irritability, increased outbursts, increased libido. You're a full house, Veronica, or rather a royal flush. Pocket them. The bed. I fell asleep on the chaise last night, so no one slept in the bed. Scrambled the sheets. The maid will know no one slept here unless... Ah! Scrumpling. There, that's better. Stretch out. I can't help stretching out, enjoying my new kingdom. Ah! All mine. Get up. But there's no time for this. Desk. There's a cast iron paperweight in the shape of a dolphin on the desk. What an ugly thing. God knows, but I hate dolphins. Oh, something else. I don't think we need to deal with that. The porthole. Porthole's open. Toss something overboard. Toss my earring. The earring glitters in the sunlight as it disappears. There. Good riddance. Toss the sleeping pills. Won't be needing these anymore. No Malcolm should probably be at nights. Do something else. I lie back and listen to the sound of the porthole. I can almost taste the quiet. No Malcolm lurching or farting around the room. No muttering, no cursing under his breath. No pitiful attempts at intimacy. Blissful quiet. Move on. Now leave. I think we've missed breakfast. Does this mean I can throw myself into the sea? Forward Campbell's Chapel Bridge after Campbell's Risk. Let's see if I think we've missed breakfast. I've missed breakfast now. Okay. A quiet room where men play the aft belongs to Sabada. Yes, let's go there. Perhaps I left my earring up there. I've made my way to the upper deck. I'm standing by the rails as Lady H swims by. I can tell you quite well. You look awful. My husband is missing. Lady Aura. I haven't seen... Oh, you stupid girl. You should have given me the option. Have you seen him? Me? No, I haven't squirreled away in my cabin, my dear. We missed you at breakfast, dear. Everyone was worried. I wasn't feeling well. So I can see, dear. But you're doing better than some. What do you mean by that? Clarissa Turpentine was an absolute flood of tears. She looked like she was a leaking cistern. We thought you might be able to talk some sense into her. Crying about what? With Miss Turpentine, who could say perhaps the moon was upset with its face. Honestly, I think that girl needs a good seeing to. By a therapist, I mean. Toodles! You look, up there on the bridge. Isn't that the commander? Can he see us down here? Oh, yes. There's an excellent view from up there, I believe. Hello! Oh, I do believe he's waving at us. She treats him to a wave with her handkerchief, then turns to smile at me. You rather like him, don't you, dear? What do you make of him? Quite a favourite of mine, but you know, dear, not all that glitters is gold, as they say. You don't trust... Oh! Criminy! You don't trust him? Oh, I would trust him. Maybe not to sail a boat, though. What does that mean? Oh, our beloved commander, my dear, he has a secret. What kind of secret? A rather awkward one. Luckily for him, I'm terribly discreet. Oh, give me a hint. Oh, I can't resist that. He's rather young, don't you think, to be a full commander, I mean. Oh, she pulls a string of rosary beads from her pockets as she strides away. The rail. I lean over the rail and stare at the water below. New York's in sight. I wonder if they'll realize he's gone before we land. Somewhere from below I hear Clarissa. Okay. Lean away. Go below. Let's go see Clarissa. Yeah, okay. Let's go to the aft cabins. The aft cabins belong to the Major and Miss Clarissa Turpentine. They're sobbing. Clarissa's door. Knock. Clarissa, you're in there? Go in. Clarissa, let me in. You witch. I never want to see you again. I know what you did to him. I know. Clarissa, have you seen Malcolm? Where is he? You don't know? Oh my god, Veronica, you really don't know. What did you see, Clarissa? Please tell me. Go away. Did he hurt you? What? No, it was you. You hurt him. Go away. Please, you're driving me crazy. Oh, maybe she didn't see anything after all. Clarissa, what do you want? Meet me on the upper deck. Why? Do it for Malcolm. Trust me. I hate you. Go away. Okay, step away. Leave. She's coming up to meet me at the rail. I get back up to the upper rail. There's a whimpering sound behind me. Thank you for coming, Clarissa. do you want? I can see you're upset. You need to get some sleep and calm. Don't patronize me. I saw him fall Veronica last night. It was horrible. I was in my bunk just writing something and I looked up. And he shot past the portal in front of me. Are you sure it was him? Till I saw your face this morning. When did you see my face this morning? Is that your portal down there? Wait, was he standing? Was this where it was? Maybe, I'm not sure. She leans out to sea. I glance towards the bridge. I think I can see a young officer at the wheel. You can join in, Clarissa. I grab her by the waist. What are you doing? She's as thin as a child. No, wait! There she goes. Glub, glub, gurgle, gurgle. The last sound she makes is a little mewling like a kitten. Be happy together. Oh no! Man overboard! And disappears from below. He looks serious. There you are. We're needed in the restaurant now. Walk me there? Certainly, ma'am. Let me take you by the arm. Go with him. I'll come. In more ways than one. In the restaurant, Lady H, Carstairs, and the Major are soon gathered. Anders walks me and steps to one side. No girl for coming. I apologize for gathering you here. It's most unusual, but I believe something unusual has occurred. As you can see, Miss Clarissa Turpentine's not amongst us because, extremely as it might seem, Miss Veronica Villancy pushed her overboard. She fell. I tried to catch her. Officer on the decks clearly saw you push her, Miss Villancy. I also believe Mr. Villancy is no longer on board. Mr. Villancy, there is no early alternative, but I accuse you of what? Not one, but two audacious murders. Should I tell them you were in on a dentist? Oh, jeez. Take you down with me. She's lost her mind. Miss Villancy, please come with me. Man drags me by the arm out of the offices. I thought you loved me, Anders. I had dreams. You're very fine, Veronica Villancy, but not fine enough to hang for. Just come with me. You better stay in your cabin until we dock. Well, I did not get away with murder. Sing, 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 sing. Miss Villancy. Miss Avisham now. It says Miss Villancy on the form. Welcome to America, Miss Villancy. Enjoy your stay. I used to be someone, you know. Maybe you'll be someone inside too. Ugh! In you go.
Shit.
Oh, her father was lost on a dolphin hunting expedition near Norway. Crazy. Interesting. So I think, yeah, that's going to be interesting for me to go back to. But, we will go and try one of the other games. So noted, don't be near the railing near a social. Hey, look. If you're claiming to have seen me commit a murder, then yeah, maybe. But I don't do murders, so I just like to solve murders. Let's try. Let's check out GrizzlyMan. So I got Overboard and GrizzlyMan from Dave, and then the Drifter from Scott. And then I got Powerwash Simulator 2 and TypInc from Fu. But I mean, look at this color scheme. I have no idea what this game is about. I just saw the art and went, yeah, that's going on my list. Oh, the fact that deaths is a category by itself. Hello. Oh, 3 pages of deaths. Chapter 1, Claudia. You're more than 13,000 kilometers from home. From your friends. From your university campus. ... 13,000 kilometers. You think about the numbers and wonder how many miles that is. Who cares? Chloe, a French traveller you met at the hostel at Fairbanks, taught you a quick way to convert it. And even though Chloe admitted her method wasn't exact... ... It was close enough. First, I divide the number by 10. Oh, shit. Eh? The next step is to... This is the problem. I have dyscalculia. The next is to multiply a result by 6. So 1,300 times 6. I don't know! So you never really like numbers. You push yourself to solve the conversion. You're not sure exactly, but something tells you it could be important. Shit. Okay, so we're being reductive. Not being reductive, but simplifying it. So 13 times 6. Shit. Okay, Google, what's 13 times 6? Okay, so there you go. It's going to be 7,800. Yeah, or no math. Look, it's 6:51 in the morning. I ain't doing no math. 7,800, yeah. You're 7,800 miles from home. In a country with a different currency. Another culture. Another way of measuring distance. You met them at the same hostel as Chloe, and wow, that one's not wearing a shirt. No, neither of them are. Mike and Ava have been together for almost 2 years. You know they're from the United States, but you're not sure where exactly. When Ava mentioned the city they lived in, you didn't get it, and you felt too embarrassed to ask again. Embarrassed, you say, you think. Something none of you have ever felt remotely the night before. Ooh. ... Oh, we've been drinking. Another way of measuring distance, you mean the correct way. Oh. And now they're pushing you aside. Screw them. ... Who do they even think they are? Hadn't they told you they were looking for new experiences? Or was it only when alcohol and weed could give them an easy excuse to do what they really wanted to do? ... You miss your family. It's hard to admit. And as a psychological student, you try not to analyze yourself. ... They arrived at the clearing a few minutes ago. Mike took off his clothes and ran straight into the water. You started to unbutton your pants and Ava looked you in the eyes and shook her head. Then she took off her clothes and stepped into the river. You wonder what's going on with Ava. Is she feeling threatened? Does she think your presence puts her relationship at risk? Maybe. 13,000 kilometers. How many miles did you say that was? Far from home, you wonder what you want to do with your life. Go back to your ex when you get home. Graduate and set up your own practice. ... Seeing the salmon had been your idea. The salmon travels huge distances against the current to complete their reproductive cycle. Are you a salmon too? You feel your pulse quicken. A void in the pit of your stomach. Do you want to have kids? Start a family like your parents, your grandparents? You look at the stones and pick one. The bigger the size, the better the grip, the easier the movement. Medium stone. Oh. Ah. So I have to be right in the zone, I think, if I'm... What do you mean? I don't... So I have to... Maybe I have to click it while I'm up here. No, look. Nothing... Nothing doing. Oh, maybe I need to aim. I don't get this. Just numbers. Maybe we'll try the biggest flipping stone. I don't... Maybe I just return to reality. Oh! Question mark? I thought I was trying to hit them. It's a second you live like an eternity. You want to scream but can't. Just like the thunder can't precede the lightning. You scream only when the light reveals what's going on. Hey, he's hot. Run! Suddenly everything speeds up. Time seems to regain its normal rhythm. And all that matters is whatever that is, it doesn't catch you. Oh, I see, I'm clicking. You feel as you've gained a significant lead and look back. Where? Creature appears out of nowhere. All salmon. Piece of your brain slides in the trunk of an old aspen in the tug, yeah. I don't... Okay. Feel it gather... Because I don't know what you want out of me. Like, if I leave it too long, then I'm gonna be dead. Okay. So now, I think it's... I can't get too close to the end. I have to be... You'd think, you know, you'd want to get the other way out, but I guess then you're too confident. Is it wrong to run? Would you run if it had been someone else instead of Ava? What would you have done if it was Chloe? Or your ex? Your mother? Shit. Okay. I'm just watching this to make sure I don't get too far ahead. Or your dad. You hide behind a tree trying to calm yourself. How could something like this be real? Could you be imagining it? Look back. Fear paralyzes you, and you're dead. When the creature flies and yanks the poker from your chest, you hit the ground, falling like a camping chair. How could something... Yes. Okay, so we're gonna run again. Look back. Run! You start running again, this time without looking back. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dots dot dot dots dot dot dots. So many dot dots. Oh, the dot dots. Have I mentioned the dot dots? You hear a sob nearby. Oh, it's Mike with... Oh. Mike sprawled on the ground. Claudia? The branch piercing his leg points towards the treetops, as if trying to rejoin the forest. Ava, I didn't want to. You don't really know what to say to him. You think you can catch a glimpse of shame in his eyes. But who are you to judge? You ran too. You hear a whistle. Oh, and something warm splashes your face. Mike's eyes, so full of questions just moments ago, spin backwards like a macabre slot machine. Nick! You're trying not to think, but you know it's impossible. Mike and Ava are dead, but you're not. You're alive! You cling to that thought. The certainty of your survival seems to awaken something primal within you. Something stronger than any monster. And you run like you've never run before. Have I mentioned running? Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Chapter 2. Oh, we made it to chapter 2. But, a few hours earlier, we go to the... Oh, hang on. No. We want to save. Abigail. There we go. So, we're going to quit that because we still have another hour and 3 games to look at. I forgot to update the chapter category, but this time I will. So this one is called The Drifter. It is made by Mr. Powerwolf, who is also an Australian. And this is, I believe this is in Unity. Yeah, it's made by PowerQuest, which is his own engine that, well, you know, sub-engine, I would say. Probably, it's the one that I keep, you know, every time I think about making a game lately, go like, oh yes, I should get into that whole Powerwolf thing. Yeah, let's hit the play.
I jumped the car back in Breaker's Cut.
Oh. Yeah, that's a train.
Told myself I'd never come back.
But you
Oh
did.
well, shit. Here I am.
You are indeed.
He was a drifter.
This must be me.
Oh.
Damn.
Dang.
Shouldn't have told Annie I'd come. Don't know how she tracked down my number. My strong, big sister. Crying into the phone.
Mm.
Ah, well.
What's
I
under the
stooped to
top?
pull back the tarp. Poor old guy had hardly stirred the whole trip. Sleeping off one thing or another.
Okay, the old fella's been a while. No reason to wake him.
Everything I need's in there.
Why was he
So,
sleeping near your
Not
back?
much. My phone, wallet, change of undies and shaving kit so I can freshen up when I need to. Plus
Nice.
the suit I'd borrowed for the funeral.
Oh, somebody died. Taking the
I
top.
grabbed the tarp.
My top now.
I've been sleeping rough long enough to get a good night's kip, despite the diesel fumes and the noise.
Nice. Okay. Cover him back up with the top. Okay, well, it's my top now.
Time to ditch this old girl. I pull at the door, and it doesn't budge.
Oh, shit.
Great.
Can I...
I want to open the door, not block it further.
Well, see, I was thinking you could put the top around the handle and then use that to pull and get yourself some leverage.
Hey, give me a hand with this door. He mutters something under his breath, continues snoring.
Ah, try interacting again, alright.
Bending down, I shake him by the shoulder. I fall back as the iron bar whistles past my face.
Jesus.
Hey, watch it!
Quiet! You'll get us killed again!
You've lost
Again.
it, mate.
You have to help!
He glances to the side, listening.
You're right. Tried that. It's no use.
What?
Think!
He continues muttering under his breath. I throw the tarp over the raving man, wrestling him to the ground.
Get it off! You don't know what you're doing!
I gotta get out of here.
My rebar.
I jam the bar into the frame, lean into it. The door gives way with a screech. Sudden, blinding light stabs at my eyes. I spin back behind the door. The old guy, having finally freed himself, is caught like a rabbit in headlights.
What have you done?
Ah, shit. Security. The man looks around frantically. Relax, I've been caught freight hopping before and talked my way out of it. Hey, we're with Western Rail.
Oh, shit.
Jesus, what the hell?
You've got to break the cycle! I can't!
Oh, God! out of here.
I mean, you don't really seem to have a lot of options on this side.
Squinting into the light, I glimpse silhouettes of armed men, waiting and watching. Can't make out who they are, but not Metro security, that's for sure.
Oh, that's for sure.
Bullets shatter past me as I dive across the doorway.
Nothing in my pack's gonna help me. Hello.
Grabbing my pack, I throw open the hatch and leap into the blackness on the far side of the train. Then I'm tumbling down a steep siding, concrete rushing up to meet me.
Nice. Ouch. My ass.
I lie there looking at the sky, trying to process what just happened. I hear the distant sound of sirens, and above me, shouts, doors slamming, tires on gravel. Then silence. At least my phone's not busted.
Okay.
I pick it up, screen flashing a blurry photo of my sister. Annie?
Mick, hey!
Yeah, hey.
How you doing? You in town yet? Can't wait to catch up.
Sure.
Jeez, Mick, show some enthusiasm. We've got a funeral to plan.
Same irrepressible Annie.
I'd say
You in
like
town
father
yet?
died
When are you
yet.
getting here? We need to go through Mum's things, find
Mum's
some photos for the
things.
wake. Did Uncle Phil call you?
No. Did I need to...
Never mind. You're staying at ours tonight, yeah? Have the address?
Yeah, off Cooper Street, right?
Oh, no, Mick, Jesus. We moved over a year ago.
Oh, sorry. Angry beeps from my phone.
You gotta break out of that head of yours, Mick. Talk to Sarah?
Annie, my phone's gonna run out.
Jesus, she's gonna be at the funeral, you know. You still haven't talked to her.
I can't. Just tell me your address. My battery.
I know it's hard for you, but you're gonna have to
My
face
battery.
Annie, your address.
her. Okay, sorry. I know I shouldn't push you, but
I
Oh.
look down at my dead phone. Shit. No idea what her address is. How am I supposed to remember they'd moved? Ugh. Better find a way to ring her back.
Gotta find a charger.
Pack must have caught something sharp on the way down. Ripped her right open.
Oh no.
I fish out my phone's charge cable. The only thing worth salvaging.
Would have no money. They shot that man. Who are they? Can't call my sister. Right.
Bill, is that you?
Mick, what are you doing here?
Bill used to hang out around the shelter where Sarah worked. Known him since I was a kid. Back for a funeral. Mum
Passed away.
died.
Oh, Mick, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Long time coming. She'd been sick for a while.
You don't sound okay.
I don't know.
I just saw a man die.
I'm a bit shaken up, to be honest. Just been shot at up on the railway.
Jesus, really? Thought that was some kids playing with fireworks.
If
So
only.
what, some trigger-happy Met officers?
Couldn't be. They left when they heard sirens.
Jesus, Mick.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I don't know. Hey, can I borrow your phone? I'm meant to stay at my sister's tonight, but my battery's dead and I don't have her address.
Course. Got her number?
Shit.
Look it up?
Oh, it'll be unlisted. Could call her practice, but she wouldn't be back in until after the funeral. Fuck, what am I gonna do?
What did I do?
You're not staying at the pit anymore? The Pitt Street Homeless Support Centre. I'd ended up there as a kid. It's where I met Sarah.
She had to shut it down, man.
Oh no.
Shit. Why?
Oh, you should know more than me. Surely Sarah told you.
Sarah, my wife.
Oh,
I guess ex-wife now?
oh boy.
I haven't talked to her in a long time.
Hello, sir.
Since, you know.
Oh, right. Jeez. Sorry, Mick.
It's alright.
We've been shot at. We've fallen down. Okay, thanks, Bill. Bonnet slightly crumpled, but it should open. What's in here?
Let's see what the damage is. Electrics look okay. Smashed radiator and a little low on wiper fluid. It's
Oh
not going
no, the
anywhere,
wiper fluid.
but it should start.
Okay, should start. Maybe I can somehow.
I toss the cigarette lighter and plug my phone into the socket.
There we go.
Nothing. Might only charge while the engine's running.
Well, then
the
turn
keys
the
aren't
car.
in the ignition. God damn it.
Gonna have to hotwire the car. Bill, tell me about the car.
What's with the car?
Kids joyriding, I guess. Can't even torch a car properly. Still, it's my own private suite until they cart it off, eh?
They leave the keys?
Yeah. Need 'em?
Yes,
Sure.
please.
Might be able to charge my phone. Bill fishes the keys from one of his many pockets.
So many pockets.
Thanks. Leaning in, I try the key. The red charging light on my phone blinks on, but then the engine splutters and dies. Guess they drained all the fuel trying to burn the bastard.
God damn it. No, Bill,
It
you
stinks.
don't. Bill doesn't have anything more. Petrol!
I shake the can, slosh of petrol at the bottom.
Maybe it'll be enough.
Metallic smell of old petrol stings my nostrils as it glugs into the tank.
Glug, 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 glug. Alright.
It's still not firing. Better check the engine again.
Oh, come on, I just closed the bonnet.
Okay, there must be something wrong under here. It sounded like no fuel was getting through. Damn. Still can't see anything wrong.
Do you need another talk? Or maybe I need to...
Think I need help with this engine. Mind hopping in?
Sure.
In you go, Bill.
Okay, try it now. The engine turns over, and I see fuel stream from a hose beneath. Ah, here it is.
What's the problem?
Tear in the fuel line between the pressure regulator and injectors.
Huh?
Damn, gonna need a replacement. Thanks, Bill.
What about this way?
Good evening, sir. My name's Angela Grace. I write for the Herald. Can I ask your name?
I'm a tosser.
Okay, well, you don't have to tell me. Anyway, I really want to find out what it's like out here for you homeless.
Unbelievable.
Excuse me? Hello?
Leave the poor guy alone. He's clearly asleep.
Oh, hi. My name's Angela Grace. I write for the Herald. Can I ask your name?
No. Kid like this shouldn't be out here. Not your problem, Mick.
Don't suppose you've got a hose for the, for a car?
I really shouldn't get involved, but... Hey, so...
Hi.
Right, what are you doing down here?
I write for the Herald. I really want to find out what it's like out here for you homeless.
You homeless. God help me. Okay, look, I'm not homeless. So...
Oh, great. That's great. So how long have you been staying out here, Mr.
Carter. And I'm not staying out here. Jesus, will you put that thing away?
Sorry, just a few questions.
No! You'll hear about the shooting. She looks up sharply.
Shooting? What shooting?
Don't get involved, Mick. Oh, nothing. Must have misheard.
I'm here interviewing about homeless people disappearing. That all going crazy.
Right.
Guess
Another
so.
college kid thinks they could fix people.
You're writing for the Herald, the story's likely to be some smear piece. Yes, 100%.
Don't suppose you have a portable phone charger?
No. Wait, you have a phone?
Yes.
Yeah? Guess you think just because I don't have a place to stay, I don't have a phone.
Well, I don't...
Everyone has a phone, lady.
Oh.
Hey, I need a bit of hose or tubing. Seen anything like that?
I don't think so. Can I ask, how you'd use it? Might be a good bit of gritty detail for my piece. What users like yourself resort to get their fix, you know?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Look, Angela, was it? Go home to your warm bed. No one here has any reason to talk to you.
I know that. I'm not stupid.
She thrusts her hand into her pocket, pulls out a hotel-sized bottle of rum.
Got
Oh.
a whole bunch. You look like you could use something to drink.
Jesus.
Wow. About as sensitive as I'd expect from a rich city kid.
Well, what do you want?
Nothing. Just quit with the presumptuous attitude. These are
wanted a
people,
fucking
not your
hose.
high school project.
I'm 24, and you're one to talk. Patronising asshole.
Whatever.
What a bitch.
I'll
You're
leave him
up-
be.
He's passed out. Oh, washing machine. That might have
Loose
a tube on
panel
it.
on the side. I kick it open. I could use that hose for the car.
Yes.
Come on, you asshole! Bloody
tell it.
thing's screwed in there too tight.
No.
Would this help?
I glance up. Kid's holding
Jesus.
an oversized hunting knife like it's a snake.
Jesus. What are you doing carrying a knife like that?
You know, protection.
Jeez. All that's gonna do is get you stabbed. What's
Yeah.
wrong with a whistle or pepper spray or something?
I can look after myself.
With a knife.
Whatever. Can I borrow it?
Well, if you can answer my questions.
Fucking fine.
God help me.
Fine.
Great. So, Mr.
Carter.
Right. So, Mr. Carter, what led you to be living down here?
I'm not.
So,
Look, maybe I don't mind living rough. Maybe I prefer it to being tied down. But I work, I have places I can stay, I'm fine. Next question.
okay, well, surely you've noticed the recent spate of disappearances, not to mention the mental illness-related violent crimes.
I mean, we
I'll
did
stop
just
you
see
there.
a dude.
No,
killed.
haven't heard a thing.
You going to help me or not?
Ugh, maybe I should ask Bill.
One moment, ma'am. Bill?
Hey, Bill, you noticed people acting weird recently?
Well, I mean, yeah. You heard about the pit.
All right. They shut it down?
Yeah, well, I was helping Sarah out there. She let me stay when there was a spare bed.
That's Sarah for you.
But people on the street been getting crazy, eh?
Been
Nothing
getting
new.
crazy.
Not like this, Mick. Everyone's scared. Solid blokes, you know? Fine one day. Next day, they're going nuts. Sarah ended up in hospital.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, she's all right, but couldn't keep the place open.
I should have been there for her. Like she needed more reason to hate me.
Some bad new gear people getting into?
I don't know, Mick. Think this is something else, eh?
Alright,
Maybe a dumb question, but why is it so quiet down here?
Malinji.
Malinchi?
Shadowy figures with burning eyes. Taking people in the night. Folks calling them Malinji.
Wow.
Right.
Well, that's the story going round. Papers say there's a killer out there, but it's been a cold winter. Think that's all there is to it.
He shrugs.
Cool. Folk have been going missing, taken by some monster Malinji. If you believe fireside stories of drunks and tweakers. Oh, yep, here you
I
go.
asked around, and it does seem there's something to what you're saying.
I knew it!
Just stories getting shared. Shadowy demons with glowing eyes that drag people off in the night. Malinji, they're calling them.
Malinji.
Interesting.
Nonsense is what it is. Typical tweaker shit. You want to publish that? Be my guest.
I tell her what Bill said about the pit, and reluctantly, what I'd seen in the rail car.
Thanks. This is great stuff.
Just keep my name out of it. Look, I answered your questions. Can I use that
Give
knife?
me the
or what?
knife.
Yeah, alright.
She hands it to me warily.
You can have it back if you like, but honestly, you're more likely to get stabbed with it than without.
I guess.
Look, you seem alright, kid. Go talk to Bill. Old guy out there. He loves a good yarn.
Oh, thanks. Hey, if you ever have a story, drop by the Herald and ask for me. We'll pay good money.
I cringe at what Belle will think as she bounces off to talk to him.
Alright, let's stab this washing machine.
Got it.
We love a good tube. These dudes don't want to talk at all? No.
Hello?
Hello? Bill? Angela?
The keys are gone. My charger.
No!
No! Get off me, you! Ah! Let me go!
The hell?
Boy.
What's going on?
Please!
Jesus, they look like SAS or something.
Ah!
Okay. Cheap hunting knife.
This dinky little knife won't do squat against two armed soldiers.
Well, it's better than doing nothing.
They'll see me.
Let me throw my...
They'll see me.
Oh, shit.
They'll see me.
Is that the light? No?
I think these are the guys that shot the old-timer up at the railway. Shadowy figures with burning eyes. The Malinji? He's dragging the What do they want with her? Was she actually onto something?
Possibly,
Shove from behind.
Uh-oh.
Wait!
So I ran out of time.
Sudden icy cold
Oh,
shocks
shit.
me awake. Frozen. Can't move. Can't feel. I see only blackness. I struggle, gasp in panic, and the blackness fills my lungs. Then I have no breath to scream. I try to fight it, but the ice in my lungs coils its way to my brain.
Oh, we're dead.
And I know that I am dying. The cold blackness falls away, leaving only nothing. And I know, somehow, I am dead.
Cool.
But then, every neuron of my brain firing all at once, tearing apart, twisting out in all dimensions, then contracting, speed of light, back into nothing. Sudden icy cold shocks me awake.
So we get to...
The same sensations, the same panic from minutes before. Only this time, I remember to hold my breath.
Okay, cool. Now let's see if I can knife my way out.
Can't get my hands free. I managed to work the knife from my back pocket and awkwardly saw through the ropes.
My hands are free!
Frantic, I feel about, but blinded, I'm helpless.
Okay, well, take your hat
I
off.
wrench the sack from my face. My eyes sting as I blink through the water, trying to get my bearings. Oh, God.
Oh, jeez.
I set to work on the rope, knife slipping in my hand. My vision starts to dim, my lungs filling with fire. I'm barely a quarter way through, and I'm not gonna make it. I grab the jerry can as it sinks past. Still some air inside, just a little, but awkwardly I juggle the can, trying to get my mouth around the opening. But I only manage to suck in dirty water.
No!
Pushing the tube into the can, I suck the water from it and take a breath. I almost gag on the oily fumes, but I've bought myself a few more seconds.
Cool,
A shortage. I return to cutting with renewed strength. At last, the ropes give way.
Yay!
I kick to the surface, glimpse brutalist concrete rising from the chop, and swim towards it. Collapsed on the embankment, shivering in the bitter wind, I try to make sense of what's happened. I died.
You did.
They killed me,
They did.
but I am no longer dead.
This is true. End of chapter 1. We're gonna save and quit because again, I don't want to go too far. We're just trying stuff out. But I really like this, and I really liked GrizzlyMan. Although I feel like GrizzlyMan's not paced as well as this. Oh, someone else I know is playing it. Oh, Sean Atchison. A good time. Let us try TypInc because we're probably going to end with Powerwash Simulator. So this is kind of like, I played a little bit of it last night. I was like, oh, I'll just play like a little bit. And then I ended up playing for like half an hour. So this is kind of like Balatro of TypInc. Let me just go. So basically, like, you know, you're doing typing and all that, but you gain cards. So I did the first day, which is just intern. And then we're going to try associate. Press enter or click on the input field filter at length. This is one of those things that at the... So I picked, what's it called? Accuracy. Because with my dyslexia, I know it. I mean, I suppose speed, because then it's not going to care about the accuracy. But the whole idea is that, you know, the more you do a thing, the more accurate you're likely to become. And I think that is where I'm trying to get to. And I think also this is going to help me work out where my keyboard actually should be, because it kind of floats around my desk. Violent pull, which gave me excessive pain. I a little loosened the strings that tied down my hair on the left side so that I was just able to turn my head about 2 inches. So it's giving us like little paragraphs from several books. And then there are cards for each day. Oh, I'm now getting interest. Yeah, sure, cash out $4. And then improve your days. There we go. So now I can buy stuff. Gains and adds 4 multis for every capital letter. Streak loss penalty applies. Alright, and then we've got upgrade for base word. Okay. I can afford this, so how do I'll buy. There we go. Every time we capitalize, the creatures ran off a second time before I could seize them, whereupon there was a great shout in a very shrill accent, and after it ceased, I heard one of them cry aloud, Dolgophoniac. When in an instant I felt above 100 arrows discharged on my left hand, which pricked me like so many needles. They were giving me acupuncture, and besides, they shot another flight into the air, as we do bombs in Europe, whereof many, I suppose, fell on my body, though I felt them not, and some on my face, which I immediately covered with my left hand. Huzzah! I don't know about the policies yet. I haven't gotten that far, as you can see. End of the day. I have some earnings. Cash me up. Cash Patel? I don't know. What we got? If a task contains less than 20 words and is completed without breaking streak, that's not gonna happen with me. Additional 1 base words were all unique letters. Multi reduces by 1 each, okay. I'm intrigued. Come. Activated sparse. I removed from the old jewelry to better lane, and from thence to whapping, hoping to get business among the sailors. But it would not turn to account. Alright, end of the day. We do enjoy cash. What we got here? Adds or gains boost to each character. Okay. Streak loss penalty applies. Gain 1 multi for every second after a minute. It's the first round. The day begins. We shall try this promotion. When I left Mr. Bates, I went down to my father, whereby the assistance of him and my uncle John and some other relations, I got 40 pounds and a promise of £30 a year to maintain me at Leyden. Fuck. There I studied physics. 2 years and 7 months, knowing it would be useful in long Soon after my return from Leyden, I was recommended by my good master, Mister. End day, thank you. Oh god, we got, that's caffeine again. Adds 20 days, average Joe. Gain and plus 5 multi when typing speed is close to your average speed, plus as well. Yeah, sure. I don't know why I picked G out of all the words. The declivity was so small that I walked near a mile before I got to the shore, which I conjectured was about 8 o'clock in the evening. Sweet. Them some nice points. So I mean, at the moment, I'm only supposed to be getting more 500 before the day ends, but look at that, 6,000. What are my perks that I have here? 5 out of 5. Nice. Continue. Goodbye, feet. For when she looked down at her feet, they seemed to be almost out of sight. They were getting so far off. So we've changed stories at this point. I don't know if it changes for every week. I know that when I was trying this last night, some of them I was like, oh, the story only hangs around for 2 and then changes, but maybe there's a pool of books. What do we got here? Yeah. 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 Additional one per word. Why not? Jeez. Come. There's no use in crying like that, said Alice to herself, rather sharply. Fudge. I advise you to leave off this minute. She generally gave herself very good advice, though she very seldom followed it. Oh, isn't that always the case? And sometimes she scolded herself so severely as to bring tears into her eyes, and once she remembered trying to box her own ears for having cheated herself in a game of croquet. How the fuck? She was playing against herself, for this curious child was very fond of pretending to be 2 people. But it's no use now, thought poor Alice, to pretend to be 2 people. Whee! Damn, it's a lot of points. More than 800, alright. But we only got 23,000 yesterday. Okay. Plus 1, additional times 1 for F. Sure. What is this blessing machine? Use the handle, spin or space, but what? I've got no spins available anyway. Oh, Wednesday, the bolt. Okay. And how odd the directions will look. Alice's right foot, Esquire. Sure. Hearth rug near the fender with Alice's love. Oh dear, what nonsense I'm talking. Just then, her head struck against the roof of the hall. In fact, she was now more than 9 feet high, and she at once took up the little golden key and hurried off to the garden door. Poor Alice! Some of these stories are quite queer when you go back to them. Queer in the strange way, not the gay one. Well, sometimes. Improve your days. What do we got? We got gains a multi every time you get that. Oh, what would I take out though? I like that one. I'd probably take out sparse. Oh, I can sell it for $1. So let's put this in. Activate period. I think I've got enough of that as well. Sweet. Down she came upon a heap of sticks and dry leaves. And the fall was over. Alice was not a bit hurt, and she jumped up onto her feet in a moment. She looked up. But it was all dark overhead. Before her was another long passage, and the white rabbit was still in sight, hurrying down it. I have to see I'm going to lose a lot of time to this game eventually. I've still got some other things that I've been playing first, like what we're going to be heading to in a minute. Like, I think... Skipped when days end. Eh? Okay, it is Lebeda. Show keyboard. What we got going on here? Y and G have already got something on it, so we'll leave it. Okay. She took down a jar from one of the shelves as she passed. It was labeled orange marmalade. But to her great disappointment, it was empty. She did not like to drop the jar for fear of killing somebody underneath. I mean, if you're massive, that's a good thought. So managed to put it into one of the cupboards as she fell past it. Well, thought Alice to herself, after such a fall as this, I shall think nothing of tumbling downstairs. Dink, dink, many dinks, so many dinks. I wonder what I should be like then. And she tried to fancy what the flame of the candle is like after the candle is blown out, for she could not remember ever having seen such a thing. After a while, finding that nothing more happened, she decided on going into the garden at once. But alas for poor Alice. I may have done that passage before. It's weird, like, you'd think that typing a passage that you've typed before should be no different to typing a new passage, but sometimes it is. Sometimes my hands just remember. Oh. I have a spin. Spin, baby, spin! I get to pick one of these, so I can either add it to my slot, double my money, or Wheel of Fortune. Let's add to my slot. So, let's see, we got the word contains a capital letter. Scoring if more than 20 keys are upgraded. Let's add some shifts. There we go. Holy shift. Just curious. Okay, Call of Cthulhu. Theosophists have guessed at the awesome grandeur of the cosmic cycle, wherein our world and human race form transient incidents. They have hinted at strange survivals in terms which would freeze the blood if not masked by a bland optimism. I know I said I just wanted to see what the story was, but yeah, I'm like, just one more day. Oh, night owl, what we got? In each round after 2 in a day. Interesting. I think we're just gonna keep upgrading words. Letters. Characters. One more day. Scientific old men were little more affected, though 4 cases of vague descriptions suggest fugitive glimpses of strange landscapes, and in one case there is mentioned a dread of something abnormal. It was from the artists and poets that the pertinent answers came, and I know from that panic would have broken loose had they been able to compare notes. We will leave that one there because I do kind of want to show. Like I know I said that we'd end up with what's it called? Powerwash Simulator 2, and we will. But end of the day. But this has reminded me of another game. I can't just back out. I have to quit. Well, when boss day is over. Give up. Your 70 days per when playing a month. I'll get there. I will play it. Oh, efficiency up. What are the leaderboards like? Is this just... Well, how does it discern... Oh, wow. Someone's 163. Am I on any of these? I doubt it. Oh, there I am. 81. I'd love it if it could tell me my rank without me having to find it. At 81, so I'm going to be... Oop. Slightly better than I thought. There I am. 342. I mean, I've only played a little bit of it so far, and usually your my speed will go up as I go. I believe the fastest I used to type, this was back in high school because we had typing programs on our laptops, was like 140 something. But yes, so maybe as I get back into practice of it. The one it reminded me of, not this one, where is it? Come on, I know I played it recently. There it is, Final Sentence. So this is also another TypInc game, but it's kind of the battleground, PUBG of TypInc games. So I think there's like 100 of us to begin with. And it whittles us down. I have not won one of these yet. You wake up at a keyboard. Hello. What's my words? 14 seconds until game start. Get your fingers limber, everybody.
Welcome, contestants. The game begins now.
Oh, shit! I felt you. Shit! Nope. I'm out already. No, sir! Sir, please! Oh, no, that's right, because there's the, it's Russian roulette. Leave! We'll try one more time, but then we'll go to, Powerwash Simulator 2. But I think it's an interesting idea. It's just that, what's it called? My problem is, with my... I don't know if it's my dyslexia or just my because I'm out of practice. My fingers kind of flipple-flabble. Flipple-flabble? Very, very technical. My fingers will just type extra characters and then I'll just be like, fuck. So who knows? Maybe TypInc will make me better at this game. So there's 19 of us at the moment, but I think the highest it will go up to is...
The game begins now.
I must not tell lies. I must not tell lies. I must not tell lies. Oh, shit. I must not tell lies. I must not tell lies. I must not tell lies. Oh, no. You get to have a little pause now. Waiting for others. I must not tell lies. 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 Oh boy, I'm in first place at the moment. I've got this. I must not tell lies. 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 Oh, we've lost 2 people. Or about to lose another, I think. I must not tell lies. 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 Is Bettina playing Russian roulette speed typing? Yes. Weirdly, I'm being reminded of like one of the songs from Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodlines. Not tell lies. I must not tell lies. I must not tell lies. I must. Oh no 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 no! No 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 no! Jesus!
Congratulations.
I killed everybody.
Player 32, you have won. The other players will now be eliminated.
So I finally won a round. I mean, what's it called? The fact that the one that I won, it was just the same sentence over and over again. I still almost made 3 mistakes. Huzzah! But yes, we let us go to, like, this is just the demo, so this is free. You can play around with the demo now. I really enjoy it. I am curious what the difference between this demo version and the final version will be. But I want it. I haven't played it much. Just because I'm like, why get myself thus into a demo when we don't know it? Oh, kitty! But yeah, so hopefully... Is this on my wish list? This is on my wish list. Alright, so hopefully that will come out at some point and I will pick it up. And of course, the the beautiful, the main thing that I was really excited about getting. This was my gift this year that 2 people decided to give to me. I mean, we're still not outdoing the year that everyone got me Tell Me Why, which, oh my god, I still actually haven't played. I really should put that on my list to stream. Now, the interesting thing about, I mean, what's it called? We do have some differences. We have like an entire office now. We have all these kittens. This is Squeak. Hi, Squeak. Here's Bubbles. And then, of course, here's Ulysses. Now, the interesting thing is, so Ulysses was the cat from the first game, the mayor's cat that went missing. I don't know how we've ended up with Ulysses or how Ulysses had kittens. But, you know, I just got an achiever for petting them all. We now have this beautiful map as well. We have a back office, which I think will fill out as we keep... Oh, look, free play. So, yeah. All the levels. Did you never... No, I finished the first game, but I just can't remember how we got... I know that there was an alien... Oh, here we go. This might actually remind us. The town with no cats. Muckington. Read article. There was an examination in the sleepy town of Muckingham. Found itself for 3 long weeks. It became the oddest of places on Earth. Okay. Aliens are big tech. From the citizens of Caldera County, things got real weird real quick when a local volcano, Mount Rushless, suddenly lurched into dormancy. Or out of dormancy, even. UFOs were spotted out of the volcano's caldera. Cats went missing en masse, and an ancient civilization was mysteriously unearthed on their doorstep. But some theorize that the whole thing might be due to the tech startups of Sponge Valley, even the UFOs themselves. Wait, the UFOs are saying, yeah, it's definitely the tech bros. Focal point, enigmatic man of mystery, Blake Thrust. With the dust having settled from Mount Rushless's brief and inexplicable foray out of dormancy, one lingering question remains: who was Blake Thrust? What did the genius maverick want in the volcano? Did he mean to destabilize it? Why did he allow Thrust Industries to be taken away from him? Fortunately, we'll never know. And of course, here's the kittens. With the Muckingham Merman and the mysterious tunnel beam, hypnotizing folks from all over the world. What's he up to? It's been 3 long years since our old mayor of Muckingham, Jeff Jefferson the 13th, fled the town, leaving chaos, anger, and a whole heap of egg splats in his wake. While many are still shaking their heads as to how he managed to shake off the cast iron case against him, there are now rumors he intends a comeback. He does, and he's also going to be getting into gerrymandering. A lot of the messages in this game are about this dude gerrymandering people. I did not expect Powerwash Simulator 2 to be about gerrymandering. Science mad, who are the pacifists? Since the discovery deep in the Maku-Atu desert, the mysterious civilization behind these curious artifacts have been the subject of a million memes. But behind all the jokes are genuine anomalies which thus far baffled science. The curious statue, which has become lovingly known to locals as the Muckingham Merman, has issued a constant beam from a large gemstone in its forehead since its unearthing. No one knows how it's doing this or even why. Hello, Sam. We're doing well. We have kittens, and we're cleaning stuff now. So, this is our new office. I mean, like, I don't know if we had an office in the last game. I don't think we did. But we have this massive place. And we now have 2 different forms of currency. We have the normal one for buying, you know, like, our tools and all that. But we also have these points. Points mean prizes. Which we can buy from the furniture catalogue. Now, the things from the furniture catalogue, they're all kind of disgusting and need cleaning. You can also afford this. So in here, I can then say, hey, give me this rug, which... Mr. Hat. Nearly finito. Which then needs cleaning. Like everything in this game. I did change it from orange, because sometimes I find in the light, orange just kind of blends into things that are actually orange, where the blue is more unnatural. Other things that this one has, you have different types, including this really cool now head that's good for doing flat surfaces. I'm a big fan of this one. You finished your archaeology class this semester. That's cool. But this makes me just think of all those, you know, the videos of people cleaning, like, really dirty rugs. Although, that's a much more thought out process than what's happening here. This is, you know, this is a surface clean, honestly. But where am I missing? Ah, little bits of blue. You know, I would find cleaning in real life a lot easier if I had a highlight dirt function of my eyes. Like, seriously. You come with me. You're not going far, I'm just putting you in this room. If I can find a spot that will take it. Excuse me. This is the room that things get put down in. I've just put it in storage, whatever. So let's go back to the mission that I was working on. Currently doing an Art Deco house, which I think is actually quite nice. Now, I have been playing this on my Switch, so I'm a couple levels ahead on that one. But the thing with the Switch version is that you have to use console controls to... Look, using a mouse is a much easier way of doing the cleaning. I mean, actually, probably I would say that the easiest way of doing the cleaning is probably VR. But, you know, like, if you don't have the VR version of this, which I don't think they're doing a VR version of this particular game, then using the mouse is much more superior than trying to do this on sticks. That said, I did do this entire house with sticks, with the you know, controller sticks. I got there in the end. It took a while. We were watching, I think we were watching the Fault Sites when I was watching this, because I have a vague recollection of having a conversation with my mother about, like, Jolion is a weird name. It's basically Julian, but instead of U's, they used O's. The Fault Sites are an interesting thing, because, like, I don't know if it's just that, you know, a lot of, you know, English names just kind of went out of fashion in the years, but, like, you know, they have, like, you know, like Richard and Monty and all that, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, you know, very standard British names, and maybe not Monty so much anymore, but, and then they've got Soames, and I'm like, I've never heard of Soames in my fucking life. What is this name? Well, that's Soames. S-O-A-M-E-S. That's Soames. The British are a weird group. I suppose, like, what's that called? If you do go far back enough, you know, like, there are a lot of names that went out of fashion that just never came back. And, like, you know, some of the older ones, like, what's that called? You know, like, some of the more old-timey names are now coming back. I mean, like, what's that called? I say that, it's going like, oh, you know, everyone's, like, you know, just got standard boring names. But, you know, like, our generation did kind of have a lot of, you know, more standard generic names, like Rachel and, a lot of Daniels and Natalies and blah, blah, blah. That's all sort of things. But, you know, in my nieces and nephews, you know, we've got things like Darcy's and Enids. So, we're bringing back some more old-timey names these days. I think, you know, there's certainly more of a blend of unique names. What did I do for Christmas? I mean, I didn't do much. You know, we went out with the family on the evening, but otherwise it was me and Mum here getting ready. I made gingerbread muffins. I was hoping to ice them with a proper piping bag, but then my piping bag exploded. which is not what I wanted to happen. It was weird. I also kind of got the icing everywhere because my mother talked me into using the hand mixer, and I'm used to doing it with a fork. I was like, the fork's fine, and she's like, the power mixer is faster. Yeah, it just also means everything gets everywhere. Like, I was shredding butter all over the countertop like there was no business. And then, like, once the icing sugar got involved, that was flying everywhere. But yeah, so when I did it, when I made them at Foos, I was just using a fork to make my icing sugar, and then that was ace. That was great. Didn't need nothing else. But yeah, and then my mother complained about how messy it was. I'm like, well, if you'd let me do it with the fork, nothing would have got anywhere. But yeah, we still have some, what's that called? What are you doing that's... No. It's not a stand mixer. It was what's that called? The handheld one. So it's not like it has a guard or anything. Like, stand mixer, very different, because, like, the stand mixer I used to have when I lived in New York had a rail. Not a rail. It had, like, a cover so that, your ingredients couldn't fly out. Yeah, kind of like a Vitamix type thing. That, like, it's a handheld device. But not the blitzing kind. Just the kind that have, the spinning, on it. And even that, like, the butter just kept going up inside it. So half the time, it took me longer because I then had to get the butter out of the whisk bits. Or I'm like, this would not have happened with the fork. And then my mum was also trying to be like, well, it's a cold day. And I'm like, yeah, the last time I made these were in Scotland. It was colder there. Anyway. We do still have some, ingredients and such. And so probably in the next couple of days after my family go, because they're actually still here. My brother and his kids and his wife are in the cottage, and my sister and her and my nephew are in one of the rooms opposite from my mum. Yeah, so once they're gone, I was thinking of making apple and cinnamon muffins. Those don't need to be iced. So I think it's, the icing. Like, I didn't get any mess anywhere during the actual muffin creation. Although she was hovering over me like I was going to make a big mess. And I was just like, oh, come on. That is why I generally don't cook at home. I only cook when I'm at Boo's house. Because he doesn't hover over me. They don't need to, doesn't mean you can't make some. No, I'm not. What's it called? As much as we have icing sugar, I think we're gonna. What's it called? I think apple and cinnamon muffins don't need anything. They're amazing. I love them. And I have green apples because they're my favorite apples. So I always have them in the fridge, especially in the days of me on Ozempic. It is a fruit that doesn't upset my stomach. And also contains fiber, which a lot of the things that contain fiber tend to upset my stomach. Like today, the plan is that I'm already kind of like, It was that we were going to go to the beach, and then there's a local carnival, and I'm like, my stomach's upset. I don't know if I want to take myself to the beach with an upset stomach, because my stomach got very angry last night. It was not nice. But, I suppose I got too used to the non-Ozempic way of eating. And we've got a lot of, Christmas food at the moment, so things are rich. We have, ham off the bone, which I love. And such. No, I don't live anywhere near Adelaide. If Totus was here, Totus lives somewhat closer to Adelaide. But again, I don't know how. But he's doing more digital archaeology, Totus. Although hopefully, like, he's working towards a new job, so hopefully he'll find something that he likes. Because I think he kind of enjoys, like, when he gets to do, like, e-wasting. I don't think he's enjoying so much of the other stuff. Which, yeah, he's found some pretty cool stuff by e-wasting places. But that's not all his job. I think if that was all his job, he'd be a happy chappy. And I would probably have a much bigger entertainment collection. Although that said, I think he said he's got another 30 kilos of stuff to send me. But I believe like the bulk of that weight is like teacher's guides, which I've been finding the teacher's guides very interesting, and I have been scanning them. And they will be going into the Exodus projects. I mean, I find archaeology very interesting. It was, what's it called? I almost went into archaeology myself. But then I suppose, like, what's it called, really? I mean, what's it called? My dad persuaded me. He was like, there's no money in archaeology. And I'm like, okay. But, also as well, even, like, looking at it, I'm like, I'm not really into the archaeology. I'm more into the folklore part of it. Like, you know, like, the element of, like, you know, this is the story they came up with. Now, how do we, from what we can gather from what actually happened on site, how that, you know, like, the crumb of truth became this, like, what crumb of truth became this folklore. But, I think it's also, like, when it's like, oh, you know, it's a lot of, you know, digging and all that. My sister-in-law is a climate change archaeologist. That's pretty interesting. Like, to be like, you know, like, we found these ancient snails in a cave, and now we can tell from the shells what the weather was like 13,000 years ago. Alright, what text message you got? You personally love the beam's gentle hum, but it drove Karen to distraction. Actually, maybe that's why she's not here. So that you know, you generally get text messages from people inside the buildings, or, you know, someone that's, you know, checking with the job, which, you know, I think it's good. What this one does as well is that sometimes instead of text messages directly from, like, you know, the clients, you're also getting, like, Muckingham chat, which is like you know, it's like a posting board. So sometimes you'll just see people being extremely petty to each other, which could be fun. But it also kind of, like, takes off the onus of the conversation from you. Like, they're just doing their own thing. This house is beautiful. There's a nice Art Deco design. You could see me being some sort of cryptid anthropologist. Yeah, exactly. And be like, oh, you know, like, this thing happened in town. You know, a lot of illegitimate children happened. So, of course, suddenly everyone was blaming Zeus, saying, oh, no, I didn't fuck that dude. It was Zeus in the form of swan. You know, I slept with Zeus as well, but he was a boar. Oh, so many different animals. You know how much I like boars. That's true. I mean, like I said, my sister-in-law is a climate change archaeologist. You thought I was going to go with the water calf for a second. I mean, what's it called? Zeus is the classic. If someone's having a baby out of wedlock and needs to blame a god, of course it's going to be Zeus. I mean, honestly, are you not going to take the king of the gods as the father of your child? Are you going to pick one of the other weird random ones? I mean, like, maybe Hades. Not Hades, what's his name? Ares. You know, be like, oh, this happened in war, so of course, it was baby out of wedlock. Did you see a goose? Must be Zeus. Yeah. The goose called Zeus. And be like, oh, I've just seen a goose. It's important. I'm gonna be pregnant. But no, instead I was like, oh, 3D animation, that'll be nice and solid. Not thinking about the fact that, in a couple of years' time that there was going to be a global economic crisis, and then by the time that all resolved, I kind of felt out of the groove and felt like I needed to go back to school. And by that point, I was already being like, hey, this utilities thing, it pays very well, and I don't have to think very hard because this just meshes into my brain very well. And now I do a similar sort of thing, but specifically with sustainability and utilities. So I make sure the billing's all correct, but then also be like, hey, let's put a solar panel here. Let's do some things to not waste as much water. I mean, like, what's it called? This facility is only this size. Why are they using this amount of water? Oh. There was a leak in your roof and somehow you didn't realize it. Now you've just spent $22,000 in 1 month on just water. How did you not hear that the roof was constantly leaking into your building? Maybe now check if you've got other problems like mold. The amount of things that I have found from just looking at a water bill and going, that is too high. What the fuck are you doing, people? You filled up an Olympic-sized pool in a single month. And you're just a small storage facility. Oh, turns out there was a leak. No shit, Sherlock. I didn't think everyone was drinking like there was no tomorrow. But yeah, I think, unfortunately, that is more likely the thing that will get me to be able to work overseas eventually, rather than being like, hey, here's my creative pursuits. So I think all the creative pursuits are just going to be me doing hobbies. Me being like, yes, I have made a thing because I felt like making a thing. Oh, I've ordered a custom cross-stitch. Usually when I order my cross-stitch sets, I just go with, like, the things that are on sale. But this one I've actually planned out and given them a PDF and say, mate, put this for me. Although that said, I realized when I was working on the one that I'm currently working on, I went, oh, the one that I've ordered is actually bigger than this. This is going to be much bigger than I thought it was. It's not going on my wall, it's fine. It's on someone else. It's going to be on someone else's wall. They'll get to find the joy of working out where that's going to fit. I think it's going to be good. I think they're going to like it. That also might then lead into, like, future being like, does anyone want to commission a cross-stitch? Because I find them quite relaxing to do. But I don't have a million walls to put stuff on. And, the good thing about a lot of the type of games that we like to look at here, a lot of them are pixel art. And pixel art goes into cross-stitch very well. Like, really well. Like, the most well you could ever well. The other, like, I haven't got it yet, but, in this version of it anyway. But in this new version of, I don't know if anyone remembers the soap from the previous game, which I felt barely did anything. But, I mean, wasn't it like a year or two ago, Sam? I vaguely remember you telling me something about visiting your art like a year or two ago. 11 years. Maybe it was a year or two ago that you were telling me it was about 11 years. I can't keep track of it. What's it called? This is reminding me of what's that called? Because I've had my nephew here, and my nieces didn't come until yesterday, and the questions have been incessant. Like, he doesn't even wait for the answer for a question before he starts asking another question. But, I can't remember what the question was that I was going to mention. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, it was just like he would ask me questions that he would know the answer of. And then when I just go, oh, so I'll get back to the soap in a second. But he'd ask a question of something I have no idea of being able to answer. Like, what's it called? Being like, when you played this game as a child, what order did you play it in? My memory's really good, but I can't tell you which order I did something from 30-something years ago. I was like, why can't you tell me that? Jesus Christ, kid. Wait until your memory gets older and then you realize there's going to be things you don't remember. And he's memorized my Switch gamer profile. As in, like, he's like, I'm a better gamer because I've played Mario Wonder for more hours. And I'm like, I mean, I finished the game in that time. But yeah. My sister told me not to be triggered by a 6-year-old, but look, he's hitting me where it hurts, and I'm neurodivergent as well, and I'm unmedicated, and I'm undiagnosed, and... Anyway, the soap. Yes, so the soap in the previous game, you basically had to buy soap, because it would run out, obviously. But you'd buy the soap, but they would be like the specific thing that you're putting it up against. That has changed. They have simplified it to just soap, and you get a soap nozzle, and you don't have to buy extra soap. What happens is instead, children will be children, only cute or little if you don't raise them like the child in questions 30 or, yeah. I mean, what's it called? The child in question's 40. That would be me. Like, what's it called? I went to see Wicked with the kids the other day, and because we were going up a set of escalators, that there were multiples, as in like there was 2 side by side both going up, and so like the girls got on one and were like, "This is the kids only escalator," and I got up behind them and they were like, "What?" I'm like, well, I don't have children of my own, and I'm my mother's child. It's just, I'm a 40-year-old child. But yeah, so it's all in the brain. It's all in the brain. I mean, it's all in the knowing. And they said I was allowed after that, after I had justified myself being there. Thank you for... Hey, Fu, you're going to be a 40-year-old child next year. It's coming. You play VTM with only 40-year-old children, you share initiative with them. Thank you. The youngest niece, yesterday when we were outside, she said, like, you could only, like, people could only talk with silly voices. So, of course, I went into the Bettina Anna voice, and she loved it. She said it was acceptable. Anyway, the soap. So, the soap in this version is much better. So basically, when you've got like a thing that the like we're still in the beginning levels of this. So the basic, heavy, like, because this is still a light duty power washer. So this is doing its job fair enough. I think, what's it called? Like, it's even the wide spray does pretty well. There are little gaps, which is the reason why I tend to use the yellow one the most. Because at this distance... Oh, Suddy Rich, fanciest shot at movie business. Our star dog needs a good washing down before tomorrow's shoot. That does look like a dirty car. A very dirty car. Dirty. But yes, but like when you get into some of the like, because I'm only about halfway through on the Switch, but I've hit a couple of points where I'm like, I definitely need to have a more heavy duty power wash thing, but I can't afford it. But I found just slopping down soap, it then just cleans right off, and I'm like, I love it. This is great. This is what I wanted from the soap in the previous game. To the point that I'm like, I know I can't afford one of the heavy duty ones yet, so I'm just gonna start straight away by putting soap on everything. And the good thing about the soap is that what's that called? It clings to the dirt, so like even if you like cover an entire wall, it just clings to wherever there's this muck. So you're like, I know where everything is. It's great. The soap change in this, the change top in the soap, this makes you want them to release all the old... Well, yeah, I did see on the discussions for this, like they were like, if you know, having all the DLC packs for the previous game, does that mean that I can then you know, play them in this one? And it's like, no. This one I think looks really good, and they like, what's it called? I'm gonna save this. Go back to the home base, and then open up. Let's see, can I? There you go, a free. So yes, this one. So this is an interesting one because it's got it evolves. Because as you can see here, I don't remember if the previous game had it, but being able to lock my power wash thing on is really great. I don't remember. Oh no, there it is, because I've been doing it in the VR one. Because I'm not holding down a trigger the entire flipping time. But I think that this one looks significantly better than the previous game. I mean, playing the VR version, there's definitely a graphical downgrade in like that's a bit more smoothed out, but that still looks pretty good for a VR game. Like I said, it has been simplified because they've tried to put all the detail in their grime instead. I don't know if they are going to do a VR version of this, like, because this one's only come out recently, so they're still working on the console versions of this, but it'd be really good if they did, because the VR version of Power Wash Simulator is just, I love it. It makes life worth living. But I think, like, you know, this one, it's playing with the form of, like, instead of just being like, yeah, you've cleaned off something, good work you, here's a vehicle that you've cleaned off. We're gonna see this evolve and go through phases. I'm trying to think if there's any others that have gone through. I mean, like, I did one on the Switch the other day that I was kind of also falling asleep during, because that's the thing with having it next to my bed. It's my cozy shutdown for the end of the night. Whereas I think with this one being on my PC is going to be hydration. You know, like when I'm watching something, this will be in my side window. That's a good thing about having multiple monitors. But you know, like, it was a cement mixer, so I was able to turn the cement mixer on and just sit there while the spray like cleaned off that, and I'm like, yeah, nice little touch there. Being able to turn things on and off, open things up. I can't remember if there were like the ability to open things in the previous game, or if it was just like, this is what it is. Yeah. We're almost past phase 1. Just gotta get this under rim. Once the under rim's clean. Okay, and done and done. Ah, this out of inspection's still going. Oh. There we go. Here it comes. I mean, we won't finish this one because I was planning on finishing about now, but we'll at least get to stage 3, which is getting this outside clean so that the door opens. And you can see how filthy it is in there. I don't know what happened in, like, I feel like in the previous game you had various levels of, like, filth, but this one in particular, I feel like everything has just been absolutely slathered in grime. Like, here we are, this is the second level of the game, and this is how filthy the outside of this thing is. Although that said, considering this thing goes up and down, I'm surprised how dirty the outside of this is. You'd think it would have caused problems with the mechanics. Mechanisms to have been this filthy and go down into itself. So, like, even if you're cleaning out here, the insides of this thing would be disgusting. Yeah, so my last couple of weeks have been me playing this while listening to an audiobook. I did talk about the audiobook earlier the last stream, so I won't go back over it again, but I really enjoyed it. I've been telling my mother about it, and considering she's not really one that keeps up with fantasy, she was like, oh yeah, no, I see why you'd find that interesting. It was all about, like, fate. And not being a douchebag. So, all karmic shit. Like, you be a douchebag, bad shit's gonna happen to you. At this really weird place. But yes, how about all of you? Did you have a good Christmas? Christmas? That's a new version of Crimbus. And have you got plans for between now and the New Year's and the after New Year's? And then, of course, this time next week, we will all be together again for the Carol Reedmas. Ah, now, Fu, since you are here, do you want me to... Because I know sometimes you're not certain of the time zone. Would you like me to remind you the day beforehand? Or at least the morning beforehand? To be like, this is the time we're meeting. Because I don't want you to miss out on the Carol Reed. Yes, this is good to hear. I'm sorry I didn't respond to your message straight away, Aditi, when you sent it, but I was, you sent it at 2 a.m. and then so I saw it when I was awake vaguely, and I went, I'll answer this later. And then I didn't go back till Discord until that evening, and then I went, oh shit. But I've had the children here. Drive me back, and oh, this is the car that we'll be cleaning. That we just got the out-about cleaning. Here we woof again. Good lord. It's fine. You didn't expect instant reactions. Yeah, it's just sometimes messages just never get answered to. Not without meaning to, just kind of be like, I'll get back to this, and then the this never gets back to. At least I find Discord's a bit easier in the sense that, I can see most of the messages that are there to be responded to, whereas, I don't always look at the text message section of my phone or my emails. I'll check for new emails and just go, okay, cool. But I don't, keep going back to them. Mostly, they've been like, if I've ordered something, like, do I have any updates on this? This still seems dirty. As it is. God damn it. Actually, can I afford the soap? Do I have enough cash now to get the soap thing for this? So there's also a lot more. So like, I mean, there's this obviously, but there are a lot more guns than there used to be. Like I'd say almost double. As you can see, like they're all like either urban or the Prime Vista. So you'll always have a Prime Vista and an urban. It'll just be like, and the thing that I like with this one as well is that you can, you know, buy things, and then if you're upgrading, you're like, I don't really need the middle ones anymore, so I'll sell those all off and buy the next thing on. All right, so I think the one I've got, this, I don't have a soap thingy for it yet. I mean, I could buy one of the turbo spinning nozzles, but it kind of annoys me, those ones. And I don't have enough money to move into that yet. Yeah, I got no soap yet. I got no soap. Did I get up again? I don't know how I ended up in tub thumping from I've got no soap. I can at least, you know, I think the problem is I'm using the weaker of the two of these. That's gonna be better. I should be able to use the green. The green is a bit wider. But yeah, I might do a New Year's Eve stream as well. Not sure if we'll go back to Bloodlines 2 straight away, or if it'll be a chill game like this, or a crime scene cleaner. It's always weird when you're like, oh, my chill game, crime scene cleaner. It's just you get to do the cleaning and all that, but then you also get to be like, oh, look at the silly deaths. But yeah, we'll see. Because at the same time, if either someone in my family or, you know, a friend wants to hang out, I would like to hang out with friend. You know how it is. But as often is the case with me on New Year's Eve, that doesn't always end up happening. And by the time Mum and I have finished eating dinner and maybe watching a show, and then she'll start watching like a lot of those kind of, you know, New Year's Eve type shows, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, whatever. Because it's usually filled with music I just don't care about, and people I haven't really paid any attention to from, you know, Australian pop culture. There's no point in me sitting around listening to those people chat, going like, oh, won't next year be wonderful? Next year will be the same as this year. It's just really a continuation, you know. I know we mark the years off and all that, but it's just much of a muchness. I don't need people to keep going, yeah, next year's going to be fabulous. You know, unless, you know, it's going to lead me to discovering the killer in a game. That type of chit-chat just doesn't excite me. Sometimes you end up doing it just to have something to say, to fill the silence with people. But, much rather have a discussion about the cultural significance of party pies. Or talking about weird, obscure stuff. You know, the good old info dumping. I have been info dumping about Sherlock Holmes games lately to my family, and then just being like, okay, yeah, sure. You know, and then Sherlock just suddenly said, and that's why I killed him. Yeah, that is weird. Hey, is this enough? Come on. Because I was using that weaker gun. That's why. Get to read over some... excuse you. Excuse you! Come Well, I feel like that should be, you know, like, this is clean enough for you to move on to the next version, considering it's not the end of the mission. It's got very specific targets, I understand. Yeah, sometimes the cats just show up in the level, and it's great. So, like, you'll just be, like, cleaning, and you'll be like, oh, God. And then you'll just suddenly hear a meow, and you're like, hey, this is fine now. Okay, yeah. So, what are these roofs? Not clean. Not clean enough. Ah. Aha! Let's see what's inside. It is filthy. But look, you can also raise the toilet seat and open this thing for the baby changing. But I think we will call it there, because I would like to go have a nap before the children wake up. You know, prepare yourself for the day. No doubt they'll all say, let's play video games all day, every day. Which is fine, but you know. Demands. I never thought I'd be the one being like, I don't need to play video games right now. But yes. Filthy. So yeah, that was my Crimbus. I have some games that I very much am enjoying, and I'm looking forward to playing more of. Go back to my... bring this one back up again. Because then it will reload into here next time I play. But yes, so... I'm just trying to think. So today is Sunday. Like I said, potentially there might be a stream on New Year's Eve. Otherwise, we will be seeing you next Sunday. My Sunday. Most Saturdays for most of you. For Carol Reedmas, there, if you are in the Discord server, there is a event that has the, you know, the time for your local area. For me, it is Sunday morning at 6:30 a.m, which means in the UK it is 7 p.m. Saturday night, 7:30 p.m. Saturday night. Although those people that are joining me in the chat, those who are usually in the hole, such as Foo and Dave and Grundislav and Nick and Pickle Dog, they might want to show up a little bit earlier just to catch up and shoot the shit before the stream starts. But otherwise, we will see you in the next stream. And until then, I hope you... Hang on a minute, you held that high up enough that we saw that this thing was not plugged into anything. Shenanigans! And look, it's not plugged into anything. I mean, I get it. I mean, you don't need to have the physics, but, you know, it'd be nice if you could have extended the model out enough so that, you know, oh my god, it spins and everything. Just the little things that break. Oh, look, there's the beam from the merman. I do like, I will say, one last thing on this before I finish, that some of the levels are set near places in the first game. So, like, there's a level at the carnival that is near that, the giant slide thing from the previous game. So I'm like, oh, that's a nice touch. I also like that there's a couple of levels, like, you know, there's one that you clean a gazebo. And then there's another level in that same area. And you're getting a message from the person that hired you for the gazebo and just went, make sure nothing gets on the gazebo. We can't go through the gazebo being dirty again. I'm like, that's a nice touch. I saw that you're there. Stay away from the gazebo. I mean, telling me to stay away from the gazebo in such an aggressive manner in a game like this makes me think that there's somebody buried underneath the gazebo. Anyway. I'm definitely going now. You all have a lovely evening or morning or whichever you've got. I'm going to be having Cocoa Pops later this morning, so I'm going to be having a fine time. And we will catch you later. If I can find my mouse. Hello? There we go. Bye-bye.